Humanity! I love you all with all my heart and might. I'm Jam Jose Alonso Molina. It's been a while since I made a video in this lovely channel, but this one had to be made. I had to make this video because, as you guys know, I am a mathematician. This is who I am. I'm a logician, I'm a physicist. I work in objective reality terms. This is how I operate. My whole life is about this. And I've been working on this for a very long process. And I have the proof now for the Riemann hypothesis. So it has been proven. So I have uploaded it to the channel so you can see the 5 fundamental equations. All the axioms are there so you can see how it works. And it starts with the prime mover equation and the fractal growth identity, and then if using that as a foundation, then it starts essentially developing the proof of the 3 main equations, the formulas for the Riemann hypothesis solution. The proof, which means that his hypothesis was accurate. He actually, what he postulated, it turned out to be correct. You can in fact calculate any number of primes. You can count primes to infinity. You just have to understand the limits so you know exactly how to calculate them. And this is what I've done. So the proof is there, and I also added the link to so it's on my website, findingpurpose.co.nz, and also it's on my I shared a link to a Gemini chat using the most sophisticated AI, the pro level, which is the highest they have to offer. And there I used the equations so the AI can double check it, and used all the formalisms, standard mathematics, and conventional systems we have, using the correct methodology to prove it. So it's a complete proof. It cannot be disproven, it cannot be unproven, it can only be ignored or denied. So, but the truth is one, and the truth is that the hypothesis is actually in fact truth. And you can calculate any prime. It doesn't matter. And, I use my prime mover equation, hence the name, to prove it, to prove the point. So it's very simple, and it's a beautiful equation. It's there. And if you go to the chat, and you'll see the very basic explanation is there, and as you know how these technologies operate, they're very skeptical, right? They have data training sets, and they're very much biased. But for a biased computer with all sorts of limitations, given its data set training and all that, it has actually agreed to the fact that it cannot deny the truth of mathematics and pure logic. So it's there, the proof is there, and it can be shared, it's everywhere. So I have solved it. It's one of the millennium problems. In fact, I have solved all the problems. I have done this, all of them, all the Clay Mathematics Institute, all of that. I've done them all. I've done P equals MP a while ago, and I have proven that on my website and everything. And eventually I'll be releasing all the proofs for all the other ones, but I have essentially solved everything. Why did I want to start with P equals MP? Because it's the most important one given the computational nature of reality in which we live right now, this modern world. So I did that. It's on the website, and I formulated it with 21 proofs and the actual operational one using JavaScript as the proof you know, so how the code actually verifies y. So that's p equals mp, and I did that a while ago. But now, because I've been working on my mathematics for a while, now it was time to focus on Riemann hypothesis, because this one is, you know, it's that one, right? So I've done it, I proved it, it's there, and I use my actual equations to prove it. My actual work, my real work. Because this is just mainstream. You know, I wanted to solve it for the world because it's a big one. But the mathematics that I have developed are much more sophisticated and advanced. In fact, they're meta-logic, which means that I use that to prove anything. So everything that I have proven, all the mathematics that I have proven, I solved all the problems. There's no problem in mathematics that I haven't solved. I solved them all. They're very simple. Once you understand them and you add limits to them, it becomes child's play. So it's very simple. And you'll see what I mean if you understand my mathematics. So, which is simple because I developed it in an extremely straightforward way. So everyone can understand that if you know how to do basic subtraction and division and multiplication and exponentiation, you would understand my mathematics in full, because reality is simple. Nature is very easy to understand if you are observing it for what it truly is, objective reality. So having said that, it's just that. So this one is a video about the Riemann hypothesis proof. So it's there. The proof is there. Everything is there. So it's very good. Then I'm going to be releasing the videos of all the other proofs for all the other problems that I solved. All of them, because I solved them all of them. So, but this one, you know, it's a big one. I think P equals MP is much bigger. For many reasons. I have explained them in the past in previous videos, but this one is a big one. This one is like pure mathematics, right? So it has all sorts of application as well at all levels. But P equals MP has much bigger implications and application in real life than this one, because it's actually the computational proof of this one in a big way. So, and I've done it a while ago, and that's there, and you can review it, check it out, all that. It's all there on my website, findingpurpose.co.nz, why.how, and check it for yourself. But this one is specifically about the Riemann hypothesis. Why? Because it's important to understand that it's the most prized problem in like terms of prestige and legacy. So whoever solves it becomes the most renowned mathematician, logician, and physicist of the modern era, which is me. That's who I am. I am that person. And I've known this for a while because of the work that I'm doing. So, but now it is the right moment to release it. And this is how it works. So it's there. So the truth is objective reality. Objective reality is truth. I have proven this with my White House system, you know, which is reality itself is infinity itself, is truth itself. And if you understand what logic is, because if you think in terms of mathematics, what's mathematics really? So mathematics is a set of problems. That's what mathematics is. So mathematics is a tool that we have developed, a language that is universal, that we use to describe observable occurrence and phenomena in nature. That's all it is. That's what mathematics is. And if it's true, meaning it is correct, it's accurate, Boolean, true, then it means that it can be mapped and it can be decoded and it can have a blueprint and it has application in terms of engineering, design, architecture, all sorts. Computationally, in terms of manufacturing, all sorts, everything that we can do. So, and that's what mathematics is the mechanism that we use. So it's a problem-solving mechanism. If you want to understand mathematics for what mathematics truly is that it's problematic. Mathematics is problematic in nature. It's a problem. So you solve it. So that's what mathematics is. But if you understand that is what mathematics is, then you understand that mathematics is based on axioms. premises, postulates, and things like that. Theorems, right? Proofs, equations, formulas. So all these solutions, right? But then again, what are these based on? Well, it's based on the most important thing, which is logic. So the most ingenious and smartest of mathematicians, in fact, are not mathematicians, they're logicians. Because it's logic. Logic is essentially the structure that formulates everything. And if you follow this structure, then that's what mathematics is. Mathematics is a set of structural logic, a structure as language. That's what mathematics is. So, but it's based on logic. So it's logic. It's the language of logic, if you really understand for what it truly is. Because this is what mathematics is, and if you really want to be a good mathematician that really solves problems, you need to understand it from a logic point of view rather than anything else. Because the numbers are just there as the tools, as the mechanisms, as the readings. They're not the actual. It's the logic that proves it. This is why computers work. Because computers, yes, they use mathematics, but in reality, mathematics is just the mechanism. Ones and zeros, binary, is the language. But in reality, what the computer does is it follows a logic. And that logic is based on a pattern. So computers are logical in the terms that when they know whether it's true or false, and otherwise, they have issues. It's because they follow logic, because they're built on logic. Because logic precedes mathematics. So because logic precedes mathematics, then that means that logic itself is mathematics. So logic is the answer, is the truth. So if you understand logic, you want to become a logician, because